Hi everyone, I'm Chef Jade, and today I'm going to talk about miso soup and how it became such an important part of Japanese cuisine. Miso soup starts with dashi stock, which you can learn more about in another video I made, specifically about that. So let's focus on the soup. Miso is a fermented soybean paste, often mixed with rice or other grains to balance out the flavor. This paste is mixed into the dashi stock, giving it a hefty dose of umami. Ingredients like tofu, seaweed, and scallion are added to the soup for texture and savory flavor. This happens to be my go-to flavor combination, but while traveling throughout Japan, I've come across bowls of miso with mushrooms, potatoes, daikon, and taro, which I also loved. Since my adoptive parents made a point to connect me to my Japanese heritage, I was curious to know about the origins of miso soup. Like several other iconic Japanese dishes, miso soup actually originated in China. Buddhist priests are believed to have introduced the soup to Japan in the 7th century CE. The fermentation process that creates miso paste was originally used to preserve foods during the hotter months. While it might have originated in China, miso soup quickly spread throughout Japan. It was originally seen as a delicacy primarily reserved for the nobility. This is because miso paste often uses rice, which at the time was hard to come by for the average Japanese family. As the soup became more widespread, the kind of miso soup one ate often reflected their class. The rich ate rice miso, while the peasants made do with grains like barley and millet. I can't talk about miso soup without talking about the samurai. The soup became a daily meal for samurai warriors during the Kamakura period, and they started the custom of serving it with meals, so next time you eat it, thank a samurai. Nowadays, Japan has over 1,000 miso producers. As you might expect with such a broadly popular dish, regional variations abound. In the north, where most of the country's rice is grown, rice miso tends to be the most popular. In the southern regions, barley miso reigns supreme. I tasted some incredibly flavorful miso soups during my travels throughout Tokyo. So here are my top 5. Misoju, a restaurant almost entirely devoted to miso soup. Daiwa Sushi, a sushi spot known for its miso soup served with tiny clams. Tsumugi, an elegant cafe that serves an epic 18-dish breakfast, which includes bowls of porridge and miso. Miso, the most popular dish here is the toku miso koteri ramen, which features a flavorful blend of 5 different types of miso, and hikari miso, file this one under day trip. About a 90-minute train ride from Tokyo, you'll find one of the country's leading miso producers. You can go on a tour and witness miso production firsthand. If you enjoyed this video and want to check out more, go visit www.cookingwithjade.com. See you next time.